Dear students, in our previous class we have discussed about the input and output operations on text files. But in our today's class we are going to discuss about the input and output operations on binary files. The first thing we need to remember is we are discussing about the two types of files. One is the text file, the next one is binary file. So far we have discussed about the operations based on the text files. And now from this class onwards we are going to discuss about the operations on binary file. So now we shall see how the binary file operations work and what are the operations we can perform on binary files. Come to the point now. The binary files are very much used. They are very much in use. And in what time they are very much in use? When we have to deal with the database consisting of records. We are having some records and we need to deal with the database which is consisting of records. I will give an example for you. Take your admission register of second PUC EVAC student. Okay. Your admission register contains first serial number, then admission number, okay, after that name, then date of birth, father name, mother name, annual income, number of members of the family, and job of the parents, and your admission date, and so on. And the detail of one student is called as one record. Okay, your class is having 40 students. Okay, among 40 students, the detail of one student will be called as one record, and the details of all the 40 students is called as a database. Okay, so when we need to deal with the database consisting of records. Records means the detail of one student is a record, and the detail of more than one students will be called as a database. Okay, so when to deal with this type of database, at that time binary files are very much in use. Hope you have understood. Next, since the records usually comprise heterogeneous data types. So come to the points now. There is a difference between homogeneous and heterogeneous items. Homogeneous is the one where all the details are same, but heterogeneous data type is the one where the details may be different. Okay, if we take the example of second PU EBAC students admission register, then it is a homogeneous data types because all the students are having the same details: serial number, admission number, name of the student, date of birth, father name, mother name, parents occupation, and all. And if we take records of, or if we take the customer details of a bank, there the record, each record is different. Okay, there we can call that database as heterogeneous database, either with homogeneous database or with the heterogeneous database at the time. But in heterogeneous database, especially binary files are very much useful. Okay, and now the binary files helps optimize storage space. Binary files will help for optimizing storage space. Optimizing means making arrangement of storage space. They are very much helpful. And file I/O would be faster. I/O means files input and output will be very faster with the help of binary files when compared to the text file. And now, after that, this is about the binary files. And now come, binary files needs the following types of binary files needs two types of input and output operations. The first one is write member function and next one is the read member function. Whereas we have discussed in text file, the first one is the put member function, next one is the get member function. The same way here in binary we have discussed in text file two types. One is put member function, the next one is get member function. But here in binary files we are going to discuss about the read and write member functions. First we will discuss regarding write member function, then we will come to the read member function. Now we are going to discuss about the first operation, that is write operation. Come. The write member function belongs to the class of string. It belongs to the class of string and it is used to write binary data to a file. What is meant by binary? That is zeros and ones. Binary data means zeros and ones. So binary file is it belongs to offstring class and it is used to write binary data to the file. How can we write binary data to the file? When we go through the syntax, then we will come to know how can we able to write the binary data to the file. Come to the syntax now. First is offstring object. You know the offstring object. As in text files also we have used this. Then dot. Here dot is there. See, where I have given space, there only you need to give the space. Otherwise, don't give any space. In text file also same. While writing the syntax and examples, where I have given space, there only you need to give space. Where I have not given space, don't leave any space. Here dot, okay, no space is there, right. Then open parenthesis, after that open one more parenthesis, then char, then asterisk, close the parenthesis, after that ampersand variable, okay, then comma here. After this leave one space, okay, after comma leave one space, then size of and open parenthesis in that variable, close parenthesis, and the last one is the here, the first parenthesis which is opened here, it is closed in last, and semicolon. This is the syntax. Now come, I will use this syntax with an example. Take one variable as s, take it as student, class student, and it is having a variable s. Offstring f out, as we have used in text files. Then take a file by name std.dat within double quotes. Then after that put comma, then write mode, okay, iOS, then scope resolution operator, then for binary. If you go through the modes, then you will come to know what is for binary. Okay, now we need to use this s and std.dat. Here what will happen is the contents which are present in s are going to be returned to std.dat. See, fstream object is f out. We have fstream object is f out. Then dot write. Okay. Open parenthesis, open parenthesis. Then one more parenthesis open, is open. Then char asterisk, close the parenthesis has closed. Then ampersand variable. What is the variable? The variable s which we have taken is the variable. Write this variable here, then put comma as it is, then leave one space as I have left there. Then size of. Then again variable. Which variable? The variable which is used here. That is yes. Okay, the variable which is used here. This is the same variable will be copied here in a pair of parentheses. Then the parenthesis which is opened here, we will go into close here. Then after that semicolon. Like this, we can use the syntax and example for write member function. Now we are going to discuss about the read member. Now come to the next file type. that is next member function, that is read member function. Read member function. So as we have learned that write member function belongs to class of string, but whereas read member function belongs to class if string. Write member function belongs to class of string, but the read member function belongs to class if string, and which is used to read binary data from a file, whereas write member function is used to write the binary data to the file. Read member function is used to read the binary data from the file. See the difference. Write is used to write binary data to file. Read is used to read data from the file. That is the difference. And syntax is same. Wherever offstring and write has used, there you need to use if string and read. In place of f of, you have to use it. That's it. See, if string object, then dot read, the same syntax which is used in write member. After that, take same variable student. Then if string space f. There also of of string space f out. Here f. Then same procedure. After that, fn dot read, not write here. Read. Then again the same variable has taken. Then same procedure as used in write member function. Okay. I think you have understood everything. In our next class, we are going to discuss about how can we delete a file. Okay. So if you have any doubts regarding today's class, you can ask me personally. Thank you.